I'm going to be making our tomato, cucumber, and basil salad today, so I thought I'd share how I do it. It's something that we eat a lot of over the summer. And everything here came from our garden except for the onion. The onions we grew, they didn't last very long. You just need a couple of good sized tomatoes. And normally you'd probably need a couple of cucumbers larger than this, but Tanya likes the smaller ones, so that's what I'm using. The garlic we had hanging out in the shed. The basil, maybe a quarter cup. The onion, probably going to use about half of it. And a couple of cloves of garlic. And this recipe, you can tweak it to suit yourself. If you don't like onions, don't put them in. And if you want more cucumbers, put more cucumbers. Just kind of, nothing's written in stone. So I'll go ahead and put things together now. The only thing I'm not showing that goes in there is the olive oil and the vinegar. I like to peel the cucumbers. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's your salad, so just make it how you like it. And I just cut down through the cucumber once, turn it over, cut through it again. That basically makes 4 little sections, and then I just cut through. And that'll make it a bunch of little chunks. Just kind of cut the top off and cut it in half, and then make little wedges. And if you want the pieces smaller, just cut those wedges in half. I went ahead and took the skin off a couple of cloves of garlic. Now I'll mince that up real fine. I think the original recipe called for 1 clove of garlic, but I like to put in 2. So like I mentioned before, you can tweak it to make it just like you like it. Now I'll add that to the bowl. There's a look at what we have so far. Now we'll move on to the onion. I'm going to use about half this onion, so I'll go ahead and cut it in half. Then I'll chop it up into smaller pieces, like so. Once I wash the basil, I just pull off the leaves. I kind of stack them. Then crunch it up and cut it up into small pieces. Now we'll add that to the bowl, and we're almost done. Then we add 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And the final ingredient is 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Then I thoroughly mix it together and try to get some of that vinegar and olive oil to coat everything. Scoop down there to the bottom and get it, and try to coat everything. And then after I think I've got it thoroughly mixed up, I go ahead and put it in the fridge and let it chill for several hours. And once I take it out of the fridge, then I go ahead and stir it again like I just did. and then drain off any excess liquid, and it's ready to eat. But this is something we eat a lot of during the summer, and I just thought I'd share it in case somebody hasn't tried this recipe or anything similar. It's pretty handy to fix and tastes real good, in our opinion.